Hi, I am running a personal experiment that involves me recording myself and putting myself out there. So stay with me if that interests you. Um, the truth, I'm going to just get straight to it, is that I am almost 35 years old and I have had a registered business since 2021. And I'm in a spot where I haven't done much for it. I don't have much to show for it in the way of progress. It doesn't look the way that I want it to look. It doesn't feel the way that I want it to feel. And honestly, I haven't given it the time or attention that it deserves. And I haven't been able to make it a priority. And truthfully, been able means that I've been hiding from it. Upon reflection. That's where this is coming from, is that I've done a lot of self-reflection because we've been in transition, many overlapping transitions in our household lately, and of course that means within ourselves as individuals, within myself. So it's been a lot of self-reflection and taking inventory of the places that I feel I haven't been able to fulfill yet, the places I'm still seeking and looking for things, the curiosities I still hold about different aspects of life, and being honest about where I am blocking myself from it. And the real truth when it comes down to it is that I've been hiding from it. I've been shirking from showing up for the responsibilities that I know that I have first and foremost to myself. Period. Because when we do that, then we can't really show up truthfully for anything else. And we can pretend. That's what I've gotten really good at, is pretending that other things are more important and I'm just doing what I have to do. So this is what it looks like. And saying things like, right now, we have to do this and I have to put this on the back burner, or it's not the right time, or whatever iteration of that excuse is, truthfully. And I'm not trying to be harsh. This is a self-reflection that I'm sharing here. And what I mean by that is that this is all noise. There's never going to be a time where these things are not going to pop up in our thoughts and challenge us to make a choice about what we think is the right thing to do, or the safe thing to do, or the least risky thing to do. There's never going to be a point in our lives where that is the environment, where it's so ripe and ideal for making the best decisions. And especially now, like looking around at where everything is on a national and global scale collectively, like it's a hot mess. And things are going to continue to evolve and change, and there's going to be a lot of pain and suffering in that, because that's what it's going to take. That's part of our storyline, this timeline, being here in it, this experience that our souls have signed up to be a part of. It's going to take this. But I personally believe that the way that we counter that, the way that we overcome that, the way that we grow from this is by really taking stock of what we value in ourselves, in our personal lives, and therefore in our communities, our local communities, what we want our governments to look like, what we want, the larger scale of how we collaborate with other nations, other communities. Like, all of this is connected all the way down to what's happening in our own houses, what's happening in our own bodies. As above, so below. I believe all of that. And I've been saying these things forever. I speak these things in my own home, with my friends, in some workspaces. Like, These are things I truly believe, but I've been having a really hard time showing up to walk the walk. And so that's why I know that's why I haven't seen certain things come to fruition, particularly with my business. And so this is an experiment and a commitment, a recommitment, and a true honest go at putting myself out there and allowing myself to be what I like to call my favorite self, the self that I claim I want to be and that I want one day. This is an attempt. This is a practice for becoming by simply acting as such. And so that requires me to show up in spaces that don't always feel comfortable, that I don't always feel prepared for, that I sometimes don't have the energy or feel like I have the capacity in the moment to do. And so that's what this is. This is the beginning of this. For real this time, because I just feel like I've robbed myself and my family and my community, truthfully. I've been getting a lot of reflection about what that means, what my role is in the larger community too, not just in my home, of course, because this is all connected, right? And that's led to this too. So here I am. I'm going to be yapping and putting out the services that I truly feel are part of what I'm supposed to offer here in this lifetime, in my local community, in, wherever it resonates truthfully, that this is part of what I'm supposed to do because it's because it's who I am. So if any of this resonates with you, I invite you to follow along. I will be posting long form videos as part of this experiment, both on YouTube and my Patreon for free. I will be building behind the scenes some more content that is a little more specialized and, intimate for those who really care to be a part of the chaos. Because truthfully, one of the things that's gotten in my way is that I have had a hard time accepting and acting in accordance with my capacity and truthfully my preference and my adeptness at working with chaos energy. And so I've been saying, when I can get the right systems, or when I can find the right discipline, or when I can be more organized, whatever the case may be, when I can do that in the future, away from me, separate from me, then I can have a successful business, or then I can really start building. And again, that's noise, and it's not truthful, because I do some of my best work. I've produced some of my most efficient, problem solving, and even making, genuine connections that have the capacity to, build relationships, create safe places for people, offer, insight and through connection and empathy and understanding humanity and how people work. So again, I have a whole thing and this is my first step in true action of putting myself out there and putting this work out there, and manifesting, really truly stepping into the things that I want, allowing them to come to me for real and not just saying it. This is the action part. So if that is interesting to you, follow along, and I'm looking forward to sharing truthfully, because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah, it's just time to get out of my way. So, by the way, I'm Coco, aka Sagittarius Big Sis, and this is what it be like sometimes.